Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has hidden unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure, or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
I have what my children call a well-developed danger button. Maybe you do too. My daughter shares this characteristic with me. My son doesn't. When crossing a stream, he would scamper right across, whereas my daughter and I would test out each rock to be sure it was sturdy and we had good solid footing before putting our full weight on it. If our danger button in our heads started blinking, we'd try another rock. And we had no problem asking for a hand just in case it wasn't quite as sturdy as we thought. In life, danger buttons can come in handy and keep you from doing something really foolish. Or they can make you fear and keep you from stepping out in faith. Queen Esther had a well-developed danger button. Her actions were always deliberate and carefully weighed. She took Mordecai's advice about hiding her ancestry and followed the counsels of the king's eunuch in her meeting with the king. But when Mordecai told her Haman's plan to kill the Jews, she hesitated. Her danger button warned her, "This isn't safe. If you go to the king unannounced, he can easily have you killed. He's not called for you. Don't go." When Mordecai heard this, he gave her a good reason to override her danger button. He said, "Do not think to yourself that in the king's palace you will escape any more than all the other Jews. For if you keep silent at this time, relief and deliverance will rise for the Jews from another place. But you and your father's house will perish. And who knows whether you have come to this kingdom for such a time as this?" I love his faith here. The Jews won't be annihilated because God will rescue us, but you'll be killed unless you do what God put you there to do. So go to the king. Esther agreed to go, but she was still cautious, not wanting to scamper across the stream and barge right into the king's throne room right then and have it out with him. She had Mordecai involve all the Jews in Susa in prayer and fasting for 3 days before she took the first steps to speak with the king. She and her attendants did the same. At some point in those 3 days of praying and fasting, Esther handed over her danger button to God for him to control. We know this because she let God's timing completely control the rest of her actions. When she entered the throne room and the king stretched out his scepter with the invitation, "What is your request? It shall be given you, even to half my kingdom." She didn't throw herself at his feet and beg for her people to be spared. She invited the king and Haman to a feast. Even at that feast, she didn't ask. She let God hold her back until all his pieces were in place. She invited them back for another feast. Then the time was right, and she pled her case. Through her, God saved her people, did away with evil Haman, and put Mordecai in Haman's previous position. So, having a danger button can be a good thing, though it needs to be a sanctified danger button, a faith-filled danger button, a discerning danger button. Don't let your danger button make you fear stepping out in faith. Give it to God's control.
As always, we'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to share a treasure, support this ministry, or get Carla to speak at an event, please contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.